Hello again, GLL back for another video. LNG has done his final vid on his final draft for a letter to 343. He said recently in a video that I commented on that 343 listen to their fans or whatever. Then he did another video saying that 343 don't listen to their fans. And now he's doing a letter to 343 because he's not getting anywhere on the forums and all that shit. Look into it, that's actually what happened. So, letter to 343. In this letter, I have seen several things that I have been saying since last year when the MCC came out, even before the MCC came out, before I did my Halo 5 video. Shit I've been saying since before then. His fans are a bunch of idiots, and they sit there and they look at him as some kind of messiah for Halo, and think he's going to do something with this letter like it's going to make any fucking difference. This is shit people have been saying on the internet for months, not just myself but other YouTubers as well and other people in the gaming community on forums all over the fucking place. But somehow this letter that they're writing is like they've got all these ideas for it and all this. Ideas that are just basically the same shit that I've been saying since day one. So let's have a look at this list and let's see what I've been saying, and let's just have a look to see if maybe he's a bit late to the fucking party with this list. Number 1, firefight. And there's no firefight in the game. And there's no Spartan Ops in the game. You've got nothing. You're clutching at straws. There's no split screen, there's no system link, there's no Spartan Ops, no fucking firefight. And this is after they've removed Spartan Ops slash firefight from the game as well, so you're not even getting that. So they seem to have ripped out so much shit from the game, and we're just left with this empty shell. Number 2, playable elites. Number 3, invasion return. Topic of playable elites is one topic that I actually never did a video on, unfortunately. However, I did have a lot of discussions in comments with people about playable elites. The reason I never did a video was it's a minor thing compared to a lot of other things that need changing before we even start talking about playable elites. The reason that playable elites were originally removed was because invasion mode was put into Halo Reach, which means the elites played differently from the humans, so having them in normal multiplayer wouldn't have made any sense. When 343 came along, they said, fuck it, we can't be asked to put elites back in. There was a lot of issues with the elites in Halo 3, which were already blatantly obvious, but most of those things were fixed in Reach when they actually made them different characters. To sum up, they should have never got rid of invasion mode in the first place. That's the problem. If we had invasion mode, we'd have playable elites, and we'd have another game mode. The problem is 343 are a bunch of fucktards and don't have a clue what they're doing. Number 4, campaign theatre. The flaming theatre mode barely works. You can't say the name of your fucking film after you've recorded it. You can't like make a game clip or whatever within the game. The spectate mode is just the theatre mode, but they're trying to tell you it's something else because when you click on the person, it starts playing the theatre from the beginning of the game. And even if you fast forward it all the way to the front, you're still 2 minutes behind. What is the point of that shit when someone can just fire up Twitch and fucking stream the shit? Who wants to watch a theatre of a game that's 2 minutes behind? What is the point in that? Number 5, classic Halo game modes at launch. Now, a lot of people are fucking raging in the comments again because I've been saying there's no BTB in the game. There is no BTB in the game. That's it. That's all you need to know. Okay? Never mind it's going to be added after launch and all this bollocks. They promised all that shit with Halo 4. They promised classic playlists and all the rest of it. And it came months and months later, way too fucking late, way too fucking little, and no one gave a fuck. BTB is removed from Halo 5. It's gone. Just accept it, move the fuck on with your lives. Why is everybody trying to tell me it's still in the game, it's coming after launch? This is just damage control, boys. You've got nothing. You're clutching at straws. There's no split screen, there's no system link, there's no Spartan Ops, no fucking firefight, and you're telling me they haven't got time to implement a BTB playlist into the game? Are you having a fucking joke? Are you fucking serious? You're going to argue until there's nothing left. You can't argue this point. It's another thing they've cut from the game. Are you going to keep fucking defending these idiots? Are you that fucking demented? Wear me way out of this one. Go on. What have you got to say about that? Forge mode not coming until December. So now they expect you to buy the game up front for full price, and then over the few months they'll give you little bits of the game. This is totally unacceptable. When you buy a game, it should come with everything. None of this fucking will give you little bits here and here. We didn't buy a season pass. We bought a fucking game. So all the content we should get up front. None of this fucking bullshit. Okay, this is fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. How can Forge mode not be in the game? You already removed Big Team Battle. And I said in my Big Team Battle video that clearly the game wasn't fucking finished. So let's say the campaign is average. You've got an average campaign, absolutely terrible multiplayer with half the modes missing. Who the fuck's going to stick around with this game? Most people don't have the patience to stick around with any game for more than a fucking month these days anyway. The game's got to be fucking good, cutting edge, you know. And this game isn't to start with, but there's half the fucking content isn't even in the game. Number 6, deeper armor customization, like Reach or Halo 4. Again, this is another topic that I didn't actually cover in a video because it's just such a minor thing. It's just an aesthetic thing. Obviously, people like to customize their characters and whatnot, but is that really a major thing when we're talking about not having big team battle or no split screen in the fucking game? No, not really. So I didn't do a video on it. But again, this is shit people have been saying for fucking months. Like, why did they take away the customization that was in? Why you could like change your shoulder and all that. I mean, Angry Joe even said it in one of his videos. So it's not just me. This has been said by several people. Number 7, split screen. People that were saying this was the best Halo's ever going to be, and it was going to be fucking amazing, and it was the best gameplay they'd ever played. There's no fucking split screen. No split screen in the whole game. And fuck Josh Holmes and fuck 343 Industries. If they think this is, and fuck Microsoft as well, who are 343. You know, if this is what they think people actually fucking want, that people won't want split screen, or won't care that there's no split screen, to be more precise, they're completely wrong. They're completely wrong. This is going to hinder the sales of this game. This game's going to sell anyway, but because it's got the Halo name on it, but this will hinder sales. This will hinder sales. People that were defending this game before and saying, and we all know, I'm not going to go through it all again. This is a deal breaker for anybody. Number 1, better AI and squad systems. And if you're playing the game solo campaign, you're going to have to deal with the AI. And let me tell you, if you thought Cat in Halo Reach was annoying, wait till you fucking suffer these motherfuckers. Because these motherfuckers are useless. Useless! They don't do what you say. They don't revive you fast enough. They twirl on the spot when they fucking stand right next to you and you die. They fucking, you tell them to stand somewhere and they fucking don't stand there. You highlight an enemy for them to kill. They don't fucking shoot at it. They run at it. Who designed this fucking system? It's fucking terrible. It does not work. It is broken. The game is broken. If you want to play this game by yourself, you're going to have it. It's like trying to ice skate uphill. You understand? It ain't no fucking game, mate. It's just work. It's just pure work. There's no fucking fun to be had playing the game with your teammates. I would have loved to have just got rid of them and just turned the fuckers off and just got in by myself. That is how annoying these fuckers are. Seriously. Number 2, less Destiny-like bosses. Example, bullet spongy or badly designed enemies. I am telling you now, this is horrendous. How can you justify having the same boss battle over 7 times in a campaign? The same boss. There's 15 levels, and in them 15 levels you fight the same guy 7 fucking times. Even if the level was somewhat enjoyable, the boss completely kills it. It completely kills it. Number 1, stop changing the wheel. I think you'll find the actual phrase is stop reinventing the wheel. Fucking retarded, man. Absolutely retarded. Halo should not have fucking hard aim, fucking ADS on the fucking left trigger. What the fuck? This is not a fucking... I'm not having a debate with you. I'm telling you. It should not have fucking ADS and fucking L trigger aim. End of story. End of story. There's no fucking argument to be had there. Okay, he's put here a fucking smiley face and smart scoping. It's classic aim. Move to a new button. Oh, and you want to keep crying? Switch to classic. They're Call of Duty controls, you idiot. I shouldn't have to switch to classic. There shouldn't be a switch to classic because there should be no Call of Duty fucking controls. It's a fucking Halo game. A Halo game where you use Halo controls. It's as simple as that. Number 2, release the whole game at launch. Number 3, more enemy types. Bring back the brutes. Enemies in the game is actually something I've never even discussed because I presumed that there would be new enemies in Halo 5 and I presumed that the Flood might come back and I presumed that all sorts of things could have happened with the enemies, but literally none of those things that I presumed would happen did. So there you go. Never presume with 343. Number 4, expand on the menu options from Halo 5. Yeah, the idea with this one is that Halo 5 actually has some decent menus and that can be customized, your dead zones, and you can customize the volume of like certain things in the game, like dialogue in the campaign, stuff like that, which would like all that sort of shit. That's the idea behind it, looking at the video, what he's saying. But surely the menus in Halo 5 are actually worse because of the Carnage report and all that sort of shit that just doesn't fucking work. You can hardly find the information, so of course they need to fucking expand on the menu options because they're fucking not even as good as previous games for a lot of the stuff in the game. Yeah, some of the stuff that's been added wasn't there before, but what about all the stuff they took away? Number 5, longer cutscenes and better character development. Let's just talk about the characters because after my Halo Nightfall review, I basically said Sergeant Locke was a boring bastard. He's a boring bastard. In this, he's a boring bastard in this too. He's just a generic guy. He has no backstory, no story going forward, nothing. He's just there. Same with all of them. They're just there. What happened to Buck between Halo fucking ODST and now? What happened to him? Why don't we hear about Buck? I didn't give a shit about Buck anyway, but we don't hear anything about what he did in between now and then. That was a long time ago. Where's he been? What's he been doing? Did he finally fucking give Dare a good scene too, or what? We don't know. Nothing happened. Where is his? What happened to all his other teammates from ODST? I know they were like new and blah 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 blah. We're getting off topic, but he doesn't tell you about anything that's been happening with him from ODST. We know nothing about Locke or any of the other fuckers. The whole game is just like, it's a lot like Destiny. They don't tell you anything. You just have to like find the audio logs and read about it on the fucking Grimoire or whatever. Same as Destiny. Same shit. Number 6, improve both factions, not just the Prometheans. As far as I'm concerned, they never even improved the Prometheans in Halo 5, so I don't know where he's going with that. All they did was add soldiers in and make them weird teleporter shit and fuck about with them. They didn't really improve them, so I wouldn't hold your breath on them doing anything to improve the enemies. And like that fucking matters with all the other problems in the game. Number 7, wreck items in Forge. See, putting wreck items in Forge is not part of the plan, because that would mean that you could play, anyone could use them, because they would be on your Forge, so there's no way of having wreck items in Forge. I mean, the idea that you could like use them in Forge, but you've unlocked them for yourself, so how would that work? They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to enjoy the game. They want you to buy packs, so they aren't going to let you play with your friends and let them use the fancy weapons. That's the way it is. It sucks, but you were defending rec packs, so there you go. Number 8, bring multiplayer unlocks into the campaign. This feature already existed back in Halo Reach. Need I say more? Need I say fucking more? You have to pay for your unlocks in this game anyway, so why the fuck do you care?
Ultimate Halo.
Safe Monover's Wank Time and welcome back to Ultimate Halo. Basically a quick bit of news for you today. For a limited time only, the Warzone Vehicle Pack is available to buy from the requisitions in Halo 5 Guardians. Now unfortunately you can only buy it with real monies. And that's it. You can buy this if you want to, and if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Number 9, 30 frames per second campaign for better visuals and less downgrading. What makes you think a 30 frames per second campaign would actually make any fucking difference when it comes to 343? They're just lazy and they're crap and they don't know what they're doing. It's irrelevant to what fucking frame rate we're running. Number 10, team focused vehicles and UNSC air vehicles. This is more shit we've had in the past and 343 have removed. This has been in Halo 3, this has been in Halo Reach. We've had human air vehicles, 2 different types. We've had team-based vehicles and stuff added into the game. All sorts of interesting things. Remember the Spectres from Halo 2. Remember the fucking brute fucking hovercrafts, the brute bikes and all that sort of stuff from Halo 3. Remember in Halo Reach we had the fucking Falcons, and in Halo 3 we had the Hornets, and then there's all kinds of different things. But 343 just aren't going to implement them things because they're just lazy. And they don't give a fuck. Number 11. Better writers, Brian Reed must go. Better writers, Brian Reed must go. Okay, Ryan Reed is just being scapegoated, guys. He's just scapegoating Brian Reed because he can't handle the fact that the entire game is shit. Okay, Brian Reed is just one of a team of writers. That means the whole writing team sucks, not just Brian Reed. So they would all have to be sacked, not just Reed. Reed's just the head guy. So Brian Reed's being scapegoated by LNG. He's got this thing for Brian Reed. He's obsessed with Brian Reed. So, whatever. The whole studio sucks, not just Brian Reed. Brian Reed's just one guy. And all that other shit up there, it's got nothing to do with Brian Reed. Feel free to subscribe, guys. See you later.